Oh, you know what? I kind of think I got a little bit ahead of myself. I did. I want to do this. So before we do that, let's do this. Let's look closer. Look closer at F of y. And here's what I want to do. Let's write this as y prime. I'm going to just start writing the problem as it is a times y minus b times y. And then, let's see. Oh, factor an a times y. So take a minute and do that. Factor a y and see what you come up with. I'm going to try to explain this. It's first one. So it's just a single derivative. Okay, so if you do that, so first you get a 1, and then you get a minus, I think you get b over a. Is that what you got? Is that what you got? Okay. And then I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to write this as a times y. 1 minus, I'm going to write this as y over a b. A over b. So, A over B is called the carrying capacity. Carrying capacity. Without 1 minus capital, or I'm sorry, y over a over b, y prime equals ay is simple exponential growth. Simple exponential. Now, one minus y over the fraction a over b controls the growth. Controls the growth. So the question is how? How does that work? Well, think about this. As y starts getting larger, so here, as y begins to approach a over b, 1 minus y over a over b. This piece, what does this thing go to? It goes to what? It goes to 0, right? Because the second term becomes 1 over 1, 1 minus that, it approaches 0. It puts a cap on it. So it starts to shut something down. It's like a control switch. So let's take, yeah, I know what I want to do now. Let's take a look. So let's sketch equal to, we'll just start from the top, ay minus by squared. If I'm going to draw f of y, what kind of a figure am I going to have? A parabola. Sure, it's a parabola. So if it's a parabola, let's write it so it looks like a parabola. Let's write it as minus by squared plus ay. And let's find vertex form. Okay, let's find the vertex form of this. I'm going to factor out a minus b. That's going to leave me with a y squared minus a over b times y. And it creates a big space. And then we have to mess with it. Oh, this is always the exciting part. So remember, we complete the square here. So we take half of a over b, a over b. So we get a over 2b, and we square it. Put the result right here. So do that in another color to show that this was a thought process. So right here, I would put plus, you take half, square it. So this is going to be a squared over 4b squared. Okay? I think I got that. And then, now, here's the interesting part. Really what I did is I subtracted from the equation. So now what should I do? I need to add. So remember that what I really did is I put in a negative b times a squared over 4b squared. So it's a negative, so I need to add that much. Plus, and I'm going to just write it out. I'm not going to simplify it. I'm going to write it just as b a squared over 4b squared. And obviously the b's will cancel. We'll do that in a moment. But that way it's really not. You don't have to complete the square. And you can see it. All right, so we have our vertex form is this. Minus b y minus a over 2b quantity squared plus, and now we'll clean this up as a squared over 4b. Oh, if you were just to graph this, make a quick graph. Remember your vertex. So we have a vertex. Our vertex is going to be at we change the sign, so it's a over 2b comma a squared over 4b. Okay. There's one more thing. In which direction would this parabola be going? Yeah, it's probably going to be going down. If b was a positive value, now we have negative b down front. So it's going down. It's a parabola that's going down. Well, how could I check? Or am I just making that up and trying to wave my hands to convince you? I'll show you that I'm not. So let's try this. What about the roots? So let me do this. Let's see. To complete our graph, find roots or zeros. Just, I don't know which term you guys have heard. Zeros of f of 1. Which ones have you heard? Have you heard both of those? Roots and zeros? Zeros? Okay, find the zeros of f of y. So let's do so f of y equals 0 is, I'm going to go back. You can use any of these. You can use the vertex one. You can use the original form. I'm going to use the original of a times y minus b times y squared. And I'm going to factor. I want to factor that. I'm going to factor that as y times a minus, by. Set each one to 0 and solve. And so it looks like my roots are 0 and b over a. And now we can go.